from that experience in the early days with the functions that y'all did and the music that you made, you started doing work with a lot of California artists, Beta Weeda and stuff like that, Fab, all them. How did that connection with you in California come into play?
So that was, all that was around the same time and before, you know what I mean? But big shout out to my brother Young Doe, Interstate Ike, man. We would just always, me and Doe and Elite would go out of town a lot, you know what I mean? Travel a lot. We just through connections and talking to people and networking, you know what I mean? Like we was going to Cali a lot because there was conferences and BT not hip hop, but BT Award, all that type of stuff was going on, and we would always be there.
Who had the foresight to is it do you need to get out of where you from to make it?
You got to move around. Even if you don't move, you have to move around. Like you can't just sit here and record and think it's not gonna happen. You got to move around. You got to network. You got to shake hands. You got to take that risk. You got to take these sacrifices and hit these other cities. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way that's the only way people really gonna know about you and you know you got to expand because everybody's not coming to Denver. Everybody ain't coming here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people come here now, but like this stuff happening, but ain't nobody just gonna.
This is a destination.
Yeah, this ain't a destination they have to be at.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you gotta move. You have to move around for sure.
Now, as far as your connections and the people that you have met out of town, what place do you feel like showed you the most love?
Man, I get so much love everywhere, but I love San Diego. I love Phoenix. I love the Bay. You know what I mean? Bay always showed me love, for sure.
Yeah.
And Cali always showed me love. Like when I DJ in the Bay or LA or Day, like it's always love. At the moment, Phoenix.
But let's speak about that. You got the SouthWest Alliance.
Yeah.
I think, which is a dope avenue for a lot of brand new artists.
Yeah.
How did that come together? How did y'all bring that up and want to do that?
So big shout to Tony O and my brother John Blaze and my dude Roland from Atlanta, man. But it was just a vision that mainly, you know, Tony O really had, but kind of brought us together to form that specific alliance, SouthWest. This is Arizona, Colorado, Utah, New Mexico. You know what I'm saying? This Southwest region, and you know, it was really us collective. You know what I mean? Coming together and really pushing the line for this particular region. A couple of years ago, actually, it started over COVID. Like 2020.
That was what y'all supplement.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's the biggest difference between the SouthWest Alliance and the core DJs?
Well, completely different. Like we're not we're not a coalition of DJs. It's not a crew. We're not a crew. None of that.
Yeah, there's podcasts, all types of stuff. Yeah,
influencers, all that, and we're really focused on this region and artists. Like we're not pushing DJs, but we want a collective of influencers. That's why we call them influencers too. You know what I'm saying? Influencers that can help push the line on this region's music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the artists. We get behind artists from these regions that have less of a voice. And you know what I'm saying? And really put campaigns behind them and push them and, you know, really get these labels to pay attention to what we doing. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
Big shout out Def Jam. Def Jam fool with us tough.
Man, hey, you see a lot of people say like Def Jam be in the city and they really listening to what we doing.